Somewhere in the vast cosmic ocean, there might be a world eerily similar to ours, not just in size or shape, but in atmosphere, terrain, and perhaps even in the intelligent life it harbors. A planet that mirrors Earth so closely, it has long been called our twin. But what if this twin isn't just a distant reflection? What if it's been there, silently watching us? It sounds like the beginning of a science fiction movie, an alien planet watching Earth, studying us, waiting. But this idea, though chilling, has roots in real science, actual observations, and unsettling coincidences that have puzzled astronomers for decades. For a long time, Earth was believed to be unique, a blue marble suspended in the void, unmatched in its ability to support life. But the more we look into the cosmos, the less alone we seem. The Kepler Space Telescope and missions that followed have revealed thousands of exoplanets, many in the so-called Goldilocks zone, where conditions might be just right for life. Among those, one planet stands out, not just because it could be habitable, but because it is uncannily similar to Earth in so many ways. And its location, that's where things start to feel a little off. Meet Kepler 452b. Discovered in 2015, it's often referred to as Earth's cousin, or even Earth's twin. It's about 60% larger than our planet and orbits a star that's almost a perfect match to our own sun. The star, Kepler 452, is just slightly older and a bit brighter than the sun, but in cosmic terms, it's nearly a doppelganger. Kepler 452b orbits in the habitable zone, meaning water, if it exists, could remain liquid on its surface. And here's the detail that sends a shiver down the spine. The length of its year is 385 days. That's just 20 days longer than our own. It's almost like looking in a galactic mirror. But Kepler 452b isn't alone. Over the years, other planets have joined the short list of potential Earth-like candidates. Proxima Centauri b, orbiting the star closest to our Sun. Gliese 677cc, nestled in a multi-star system. And most eerily, a world known as Planet 9, a hypothesized planet hiding somewhere in the outer edges of our solar system, unseen, perhaps deliberately so. Some even suggest that this planet could be influencing the orbits of other distant celestial objects, like a hidden hand rearranging the pieces on a galactic chessboard. But let's stay with the known twins. When NASA's Transiting Exoplanet Survey satellite, TESS, and other space observatories began finding planets similar in size and temperature to Earth, astronomers were ecstatic. The discoveries brought hope of finding life, hope of learning more about our own origins. But it also brought questions, deep ones. Like, if these planets are so similar, is it possible that life developed there too? And if it did, how far might it have evolved? Now here's where things grow even stranger.
In 2019, a team of scientists reanalyzing Kepler data noticed subtle irregularities, tiny fluctuations in light that didn't quite match the expected transit signals. In simpler terms, something else seemed to be orbiting those stars, something not shaped like a planet. The data was inconclusive, but some proposed a possibility. What if we were seeing signs of large artificial structures, a Dyson sphere fragment, a megastructure built by an advanced civilization to harvest stellar energy? That's speculation, of course, but then again, so was black holes, until they were proven. The idea of artificial structures around distant stars was popularized in part by the mysterious dimming of a star known as Tabby's star. At times, its brightness dipped by up to 22%, which couldn't be explained by planets or dust clouds. For a while, the leading theory wasn't just strange, it was extraordinary. Alien megastructures. Although natural explanations now seem more likely, the eerie truth remains. Our instruments are detecting things out there that we don't yet understand. And in a universe that's over 13 billion years old, civilizations could have emerged millions or even billions of years before ours. If intelligent life developed even a fraction earlier, their technology could be unrecognizable to us. They might not need to travel in spaceships. They might not send radio signals. They could be using methods we can't even comprehend. And if that's true, wouldn't they be watching? The idea of Earth being observed isn't new. It's the foundation of the zoo hypothesis, a branch of the famous Fermi paradox. The Fermi paradox asks, if the universe is full of habitable planets and the probability of alien civilizations is high, then where is everyone? The zoo hypothesis offers a chilling answer. Maybe they are already here, watching, studying, but deliberately avoiding contact the way humans observe animals in a reserve, without interfering. Imagine Earth as a controlled environment, a petri dish in a galactic lab, or worse, a reality show in a cosmic theater. We search for life in the stars, send out signals, launch golden records into space. But what if they already know everything about us? Our languages, our wars, our music, our pain. What if they're waiting for us to cross some threshold, technological or ethical, before revealing themselves? We once believed Earth was the center of the universe. That illusion shattered centuries ago. Then we believed Earth was the only cradle of life. That belief is crumbling now, too. And slowly, we're starting to accept a third unsettling truth. Earth may not be the only intelligent planet. It might not even be the most intelligent. Let's consider this. If we can point telescopes to distant stars and detect the atmospheres of exoplanets, couldn't someone else do the same? Some scientists now believe that we may have already exposed ourselves. Industrial gases like nitrogen dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons, and even light pollution could act like beacons, unmistakable signs of technology and civilization. A distant observer with sensitive enough instruments could easily pick up our chemical signatures and infer someone's home.
Even more disturbing, what if we were never hidden in the first place? There's a growing theory among astrophysicists that Earth may have been visible to others for far longer than we've been able to see them. The way our planet transits the sun from certain vantage points in the galaxy creates a unique flicker, one that could be detectable by alien astronomers. For millions of years, Earth might have stood out as a bright blue anomaly in a sea of darkness, a tempting target, a place worth investigating or monitoring. In 2020, a team from Cornell University published a study identifying the exact spots in the galaxy where Earth's transit across the sun would be visible. They called it the Earth Transit Zone. The list included over 1,000 nearby stars. Think about that. Over 1,000 suns with potentially Earth-like planets from which our planet can be seen in perfect clarity. Now, connect the dots. If some of those stars host life, and if that life developed telescopes even slightly more advanced than ours, they would already know about us. They might have known for centuries, and just maybe, they've been watching to see what we do next. Have you ever felt like you were being watched even when you were alone? Psychologists call it the observer effect, a sense that someone's eyes are on you. What if that sensation is more than just imagination? What if it's a quiet echo of something our ancestors felt too? An ancient awareness of being observed by something not of this earth. Throughout history, civilizations have spoken of sky gods, star visitors, and beings from the heavens. Were they myths or early encounters with entities far beyond our comprehension? If intelligent life exists on a twin planet or several, it may not be constrained by physical travel. It could be using probes, gravitational waves, or even quantum entanglement to gather data. We wouldn't even know it was happening. And yet, some believe the watchers might eventually reveal themselves, perhaps not with a grand arrival, but with a whisper, an anomaly in a data stream, a pattern in the stars, a voice in the static. Or maybe they already have, and we missed it. As our technology advances, so does our visibility, Every satellite, every space mission, every broadcast is a flare fired into the void, but we don't know who's watching. We don't know if we're alone. All we can do is keep looking up and wonder if somewhere out there, another civilization is doing the same, staring at a pale blue dot through the lens of a telescope, asking the same questions, and waiting for a sign. So the next time you gaze at the stars and feel something stir in your chest, ask yourself, is it wonder? Or is it a quiet cosmic instinct warning you that Earth's twin may be watching?